Yo, hello guys, how are you? I'm Mighty. I'm back with another video whereby today we're gonna be looking on how to solve exponential equation. So in this case, you are given 25 to the power of x squared plus 3x plus 2, which is equals to 5. Okay. Before you solve an exponential equation, there are things that you need to remember or take them into consideration, right? Let us just remind ourselves the ones that are common, the laws of indices, guys. The laws of indices, you must remember. If you are given like x to the power of m multiplied by x to the power of n, okay, you know that when the bases are the same, when multiplying exponent, you simply do what? You simply add only the exponent. Okay, that one is a common law for indices. The very same base when are the same, but you are dividing in this case. Now instead of adding, you subtract what? You subtract the exponent. That means you keep one base and you subtract the exponent. That's only if the bases are the same. Okay, let us remind ourselves, anything, guys, raised to the power of 0, it is always 1. That is a common law of index. Okay, and then if maybe an exponent of what, of the same base, let me say are equal. Okay, when the bases are equal, we say also the exponent are equal. Okay, so that means if x is equals to x, base x is equals to base x, mathematically the exponent, they are said to be equal. Okay, so that means these are some of the things that we have to use when solving this one. Okay, uh, in order for you to solve an exponential equation, you must take note of the bases that are in the equation. In this case, you've got 25, you've got 5. Okay, but then we cannot apply this one because now you see we cannot apply this because you see here the bases are not the same. You've got 25 and 5. Before you apply this rule, that means you must change the bases to be equal. Okay, now you check the simple one. You cannot write 25, sorry, you cannot write 5 as base 25, but you can write 25 as base what? As base 5. How do you do that? So that means it's going to be what? 5 to the power of what? Of 2. Then it is x squared plus 3x plus what? Plus 2. This one is equals to 5. Okay, let us open the bracket. There we have got 5. This number now, it must be distributed to every term in the bracket. 2 times 2x squared, 2 times x squared, it is 2x squared plus 2 times 3x, guys, it's gonna be 6x, sorry. Then 2 multiplied by this one, it gives us a 4. Okay, so then this one is equals to 5. You know, it is power 1. If a number is not raised to anything, it is always power 1. All right, it is always power 1. So now that our bases are the same, then we can equate what? Our exponent. We've got 2x squared plus 6x plus 4. Then now it is going to be equals to 1. All right, so then now this, it looks like a trinomial equation. So that means we must make sure that the other part of the equal sign is equals to 0. That means we have to take the 1 to this side. Since 1 is positive on the other side, that means taking 1 to this side, we have to say negative, or we subtract the very same one. So it's going to be 2x squared plus 6x plus 4 minus the 1 is equals to what? 1 minus 1. Okay, so that this one, they do what? They cancel. Then you're going to be having something like this: 2x squared plus 6x. So 4 minus 1, guys, it's a plus 3. So this one is going to be equals to 0. Hey, so now this is our trinomial. We've got 2x squared plus 6x plus 3. Then how can we solve that now? How can we solve this one? Okay, we have to check two methods of solving trinomials. We use the quadratic formula or we use the factoring method. Okay, let us see if the factoring method is going to be applicable. If we multiply 2 by 3, we get what? We get 6. Okay, yes, 2 times this 3, we have what? We have 6. Then now do we have factors of 6 that add up to 6? 3 plus 3 is what? It is 6. But then 3 times 3 is not 6, it's a 9. So that means the factor method, we cannot use the factor method. So that means we have to adopt what? The quadratic what? Quadratic formula. The quadratic formula, it indicates that the negative of b plus or minus the square root of what? Of b squared minus 4ac. This one is all over 2a. Okay, it is all over 2a. I know now you're asking yourself, what is b, what is c, what is what? Okay, we must recall that a general quadratic equation, we've got ax squared plus what? Plus bx plus c. Okay, you can say it is equals to 0. The a is the coefficient of what? Of x squared. The b is the coefficient of x, and then the c is the constant. Okay, so that means if now we were to name our equation, we can say this one is our a, this one is our what? It's our b, then this one is our what? It's our c. Okay, so now we're gonna substitute in our equation. Guys, I'm going to do it manually because you are always, opting for the shortcut, which is the calculator. Okay, but I'm going to do it manually. Let us substitute. The value of b, we take negative. It's a negative 6. All right, and then it's plus or minus the square root of what? What is b? It is 6 squared minus what? 4. What is our a? It is 2. What is our c? What is our c? Our c is what? It is 3. So this one is all over 2 times what? Times 2. Okay, now that we have substituted in this one, can I continue here? I hope you are going to see. So negative times a positive, it's going to give us what? A negative. So here it's going to be negative 6 plus or minus the square root of what? Of 6 raised to the power of 2, guys, is 36, if I'm not mistaken. Then negative 4 times 2, that gives us a what? A negative 8. Negative 8 times 3, that's a minus what? Minus 24. This one is all over 4. Okay, it is all over 4, right? So let us continue from this one. Let us work with what is under the square root. We've got minus 6 plus or minus, then it is the 36 minus 4. What's the answer, guys? 6 minus 2, we know it is a 4. Then 3 minus 1 is a 14 over what? Over 4. Okay, so now from here you can punch your calculator. So that means our x is going to be equals to negative 6 minus the square root of what? Of 14 all over what? All over 4. Or I'm going just to leave my answer like this. X is going to be equals to what? And negative 6 plus then the square root of what? Of 14 over what? Over 4. So this here is our answer. You can leave your answer like this, or you can punch your calculator to get what? A decimal. So that is how we solve, guys, our exponential equation, moving down to trinomial and so forth and so forth. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Bye.